The armed forces of the Russian Federation continue the special military operation. Malka 203mm self-propelled artillery system crews in action. The Zaporozhye group of forces artillery units continue to deliver strikes at FU artillery batteries, obliterate defensive fortifications, suppress command posts, destroy firepower and hardware. Unmanned aerial vehicle crews perform reconnaissance and adjust artillery fire during the day and at night. In Krasny-Liman direction, units of the center group of forces struck up to 130 enemy targets. Artillery, ground attack aircraft, and helicopters delivered strikes on units of the AFU 24th, 63rd, and 67th Mechanized Brigades near Torsky Salient and Serebryansky Forestry. In the course of counter-battery warfare, more than 20 AFU field artillery crews were located and suppressed. The enemy losses amounted to over 255 Ukrainian troops in that direction. The armed forces of the Russian Federation continue the special military operation. In Kupiansk direction, units of the Zaporozhye group of forces supported by aviation and artillery repelled 5 attacks of the AFU 43rd, 115th Mechanized Brigades, and 68th Jaeger Brigade near Sinkovka and Sergeyevka. The enemy lost up to 50 Ukrainian troops and 3 pickup trucks. In Krasny-Liman direction, units of the center group of forces, helicopters, and artillery repelled 10 attacks of assault detachments of the AFU 24th, 51st, 53rd, 110th Mechanized Brigades, and 1st Special Operations Brigade, as well as inflicted losses on manpower and hardware of the AFU 21st and 67th Mechanized Brigades near Yampilovka. In addition, one field ammunition depot of the AFU 53rd Mechanized Brigade has been hit close to Pervomaiskoye. The enemy losses amounted to up to 100 Ukrainian troops killed and wounded, 2 armored fighting vehicles, 2 motor vehicles, and 1 D-30 howitzer. In Donetsk direction, units of the Yug group of forces supported by aviation and artillery inflicted losses on AFU manpower and hardware near Vasyukovka, Andreevka, Razdalovka, and Kurdyumovka. The enemy's losses totaled up to 260 Ukrainian troops killed and wounded, as well as 4 motor vehicles. In the course of counter-battery warfare, 1 U.S.-made M777 artillery system and 1 Grad MLRS were destroyed. In South Donetsk direction, units of the Vostok group of forces, helicopters, and artillery inflicted losses on manpower concentration areas of the AFU 72nd Mechanized Brigade near Ugoldar and Vodyanoy. The enemy lost up to 140 Ukrainian troops and 3 motor vehicles. In Zaporozhye direction, units of the Russian group of forces supported by aviation and artillery repelled 3 enemy attacks and delivered strikes on a unit of the AFU 118th Mechanized Brigade close to Verbovoy. Up to 20 Ukrainian troops, 2 tanks, and 3 motor vehicles have been neutralized. In addition, in the course of counter-battery warfare, 1 UK-made FH-70 howitzer, 1 D-20 howitzer, as well as 1 US-made M119 howitzer were destroyed. In Kherson direction, up to 30 Ukrainian troops, 2 motor vehicles, 1 D-30 howitzer, and 1 electronic warfare station were neutralized. Operational, tactical, and Army aviation, unmanned aerial vehicles, and missile troops and artillery of the Russian groups of forces have engaged AFU manpower and hardware in 118 areas during the day. In addition, ammunition and fuel depots of Ukrainian Air Force were destroyed at Dolgentsevo airfield close to Krivoy Rog. Fighter aviation of the Russian Aerospace Forces intercepted 1 Su-24 aircraft of the Ukrainian Air Force close to Odessa. Air defense units shot down 1 Su-24 aircraft, 2 MiG-29 aircraft, and 1 Mi-8 helicopter of the Ukrainian Air Force, 4 HARM anti-radiation missiles, 2 Neptune anti-ship cruise missiles, and 1 HIMARS projectile have been intercepted. In addition, 23 Ukrainian unmanned aerial vehicles were neutralized near Belogorovka, Berestovoy, Spornoy, Verkhnekamenka, Zolotaryovka, and Ulyanovka. In total, 504 airplanes and 253 helicopters, 8,127 unmanned aerial vehicles, 441 air defense missile systems, 12,828 tanks and other armored fighting vehicles, 1,166 combat vehicles equipped with MLRS, 6,843 field artillery guns and mortars, as well as 14,515 units of special military equipment have been destroyed during the special military operation.